It's, I don't know, an Earth Master or something or other. Anyway, I've added to it because I found it a bit small. It's a 2-stage vertical composter, and I've not seen any other examples, so I thought I'd show it to you. I'm in a compost at the moment that's not that far on, and I have this, which is a clothesline section. Just open it a little, let it loose a tiny bit, and then I can pull this up section out. I use a fork, like so, to bring the material down in the bottom section. So this is just a demonstration for you. This is fairly fresh material, so it's just for demonstration purposes that I'm doing it. Then a little bit looser, and you can take this off, and you can get right at your compost and just dig it out into your wheelbarrow or whatever. And this lower section holds about twice as much as the upper section, I guess, maybe more. So that's basically it. I think it's rodent proof. This clips in here just underneath. I made this of brick, 8 courses high, and that's fine for me. And here's how you close it up. Let's bring this around. And this is just ordinary clothesline. Bring it down about halfway and just tighten it up. And I find it to be pretty good. Really, really solid. And this is just a piece of a pallet that I cut up. I didn't do anything fancy. I only started doing this recently, and it's to dispose of pieces of tree and so forth. I used to live on a farm where I used a saw, a hatchet, and an axe to do basically the same thing as I'm doing now. But when you don't live on a farm, there's much less space, so it's much. So this is what you do, and you can do cabbage, you can do vines, more or less everything goes into the bucket. You can pick it up with this and keep it small. So all the woody items, the really dreadful stuff too, like this is called Himalayan blackberry. Oh no, it isn't, sorry. These are some grapevines that I'm just getting rid of. So everything goes very quickly into the bucket. You can cut it down pretty small. And I did this with little garden clippers previously. And this is so much quicker. And here we have the nasty blackberries. You can just grab them, pull them in. You can bring the bucket out to wherever you have your horrible little blackberries. This is called Himalayan blackberry. It can grow enormous. And this is by far the quickest way I've found to get rid of it. And I cook it up and I put it in my compost. Great thing about this is you're not going to get your fingers destroyed with thorns. And just pick it up, transfer it, pick it up again, in it goes. make it small. Here's a piece of a plum tree. So it's really, pull that little sideways, pick it up, in it goes. It's I think it's one of the neatest things I discovered this year so far. And like, you can bring your bucket around everywhere you go when you're tidying up your garden. One in your bucket. The small stuff you don't have to handle that. This is the last piece. This thing I got on special for about $5. There's the material, and it's covered in thorns, but I've survived it. So here's something else. Like, this is retaining wall I did. I've got little holes in it for plants, and I've got curry, sage. I do stone masonry for a living, and anyway, here's if you make one of these, if you happen to make it out of stone, you can do a stile. So a stile is a little little steps for walking up. Like, I use this one here to walk up into my planter to you know, clean it and so forth, and to weed it. So here we go, down the little stile, and you could use a stile going into this thing too, you know, up one side, if because this is perfect for me. I'm 6 foot tall. This is about about 5 feet up, so I just toss my bucket of material in, but it might be a bit high for other people.